As an eyeshadow palette lover, I thought it would be fun to sort of keep track of all the palettes that I'm reaching for throughout each month and let you know which ones are my most used. So up first, we have the Natasha Denona Tan palette. This palette quickly became a favorite of mine because one, it's Natasha Denona. She makes one of my absolute favorite mainstream eyeshadow formulas ever. And two, I love the color story in here. Yes, it's boring, it's neutral, but that's what I love about it. It takes the guesswork out of what you're gonna do with your makeup. This is a go-to palette. The formulas in here are incredible. The shimmers are absolutely beautiful, and honestly, I'm not tired of it yet. Next, we have the Rare Beauty Essential Neutrals palette. Now, this is the palette that I was actually reaching for the most until the Natasha Denona Tan palette came out because it's another one of those easy, effortless, everyday eyeshadow palette. But if I want something a little softer, this is the one that I'm gonna go for. I can absolutely do something super smoky and glam, but the formula in this palette is incredible. I have never tried any of her other formulas before, but this one, beautiful. And then we have the Morphe Underslated palette. Now this may be the most boring neutral palette that I possibly have in my collection, but it's a staple eyeshadow palette. It has everything you need in it to make just a simple everyday look. So this one I'm reaching for if I need something to bring in for another palette. It's also a really good one to give you the foundation of an eyeshadow look, and the formula is fantastic. And then we have the Singe Beauty Paisley Hoop palette. I have absolutely loved this palette since the day that it launched, and in all honesty, it's probably my most used palette of the year so far. I love the sort of muted, grungy tones that this palette has. It's giving me 70s living room, but the formula in here is incredible. Nobody does eyeshadow formulas better than indie brands. And also from Singe Beauty, we have the Huldra palette. This color story makes me excited to play with color. I love purples, I love green, and I love that you can still do something a little bit more neutral with this palette. Throw something really sparkly and pretty as a pop of color all over the lid. Absolutely beautiful, one that I haven't been able to put down. And again, it's got that same beautiful Singe Beauty formula. And lastly, we have the Byredo Vesuvio palette. Now this palette I love, but I haven't always loved, if I'm being completely honest. We actually kind of got off to a rocky start because I found it to be a little overwhelming when I looked at the color story. But if I take a step back and just kind of break it down into ones and dones, it's absolutely beautiful. The Byredo formula is by far my favorite luxury eyeshadow formula. It is so creamy and beautiful on the lid, especially if you have more textured lids or more mature lids. It just sits on there absolutely beautifully. This is one of those palettes that I like to pair with that Morphe one, or I can create some really beautiful, colorful looks. And there we have it, all 6 of my most used palettes in the month of June. What are some of your most used palettes from the month of June, or if you're even reaching for palettes? Also, if you want to see any looks with any of these palettes, let me know down below as well, and I will see y'all in my next video.